Another great cast on for provisional stitches, I call it the slingshot. I'm not sure if that's a technical name for it, but it works to remind my brain what I need to do with it. Again, you have a cable. I usually put end stoppers right on the go. You don't need a needle for this one, and then your working needle. And so we're going to start with a slip knot that we're going to put on the cable. This slip knot does not count. Like in most provisional stitches, we only use a slip knot to hold the yarn in place and not lose it. So this slip knot isn't going to count for anything. And I'm just going to hold my, my tail yarn, my cable, and my needle on my right-hand side. And I'm going to pull my cable needle and then my working yarn. So I hold on to my cable as if it was another piece of yarn or something, but it's just my cable where I'm going to be adding stitches, and then my working needle that actually needs the stitches to start working. And my working yarn is attached here. So I hold on to this and then I just put my index in and I'm ready to go. And it's this is in multiples of 2. So if your project calls for multiples of 1, this is not the best cast on for you. You might want to try either the Turkish, the figure 8, or Judy's Magic cast on. All 3 of those are great for odd number of stitches, but even number of stitches, this one's pretty fast. And once you get the rhythm of it, it's good. You want to keep a nice even tension here. It makes a difference as you get into the groove of it. So I'm here, nothing's happened back here, and I'm just going to whip my needle behind my working yarn. I'm going to come under in front my cable, underneath. I come in between my cable and my working yarn. I scoop over my working yarn and grab it and bring it under my cable and bring it back up. We can see 1, 2, 1, 2 stitches. I'm going to do that again. Behind my working yarn, in front, under, in between my working yarn and my cable, grab my working yarn and bring it under and back up. So now I have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I continue until I have the number of stitches I need. Behind, in front, under, in between, grab, under and back up. Once I have the stitches I need, again, I want to make sure I don't lose this last one. I have to remember in my mind that this stitch needs to stay under that cable. I don't need to pull my bottom cable or anything to put them on provisional on the cable to wait on hold until I'm ready to use them. It's already there. I can just turn my work and start working. So I'm going to look at this as my wrong side row because it looks bumpier, but maybe that's just in my head. Anyway, so I want to remember, keep this underneath my cable. I want to make sure that working yarn is underneath my cable. And actually I'll knit this row. A little indecisive this morning. So I'm going to knit this row all the way across. Oops. And you can, of course, do it. The only problem about having all these cables and needles, you get all mangled and tangled. And there you go. You can keep turning your work, and now we can obviously see that this is the wrong side because of the purl stitches, and then this is the right side. So it all depends on what you wish to do on that first row, whether you knit or purl. All right, thank you.